All right. Okay, I'm ready on bats, and Mr. Hall, your family, if they wanted to attend court with you, they can go on and watch it on YouTube. You have to find courtroom 339. All right. This is case number 224552501, the people of the state of Michigan versus Maurice Batts. The defendant is charged with 1 count of assault aggravated, and today is the date set for a pretrial conference. Appearances, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Christina Ritter on behalf of the people. I also have the complainant witness present via Zoom this morning. Mr. Hall, unmute yourself and state your name for the court, please.
Unmute yourself and then state your name for the court.
Robert Lee Hall, Jr.
All right, thank you.
For the record, Your Honor, Janice Stevenson appearing on behalf of Mr. Maurice Batts. Mr. Batts, sir, please tell the judge your full name.
Maurice Antoine Batts.
Thank you. Today is the date set for a pretrial conference. Ms. Stevenson, how are we proceeding?
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Batts will continue his plea of not guilty. We would ask that this matter be set for final pretrial conference, and we would request discovery.
Court is going to continue a not guilty plea on behalf of Mr. Batts, and I will set the matter for a final pretrial conference. The court will set a final pretrial conference for October the 24th at 9:00 a.m. Discovery should be submitted to the defense by September the 25th. Bond will continue with no contact whatsoever with the complaining witness. Mr. Hall, you have appeared today for court, and therefore, sir, you are not required to appear on October the 24th. However, you may appear should you choose to, because you may appear at every scheduled court appearance. However, if you do not appear on October the 24th, you should contact the prosecutor's office or the victim's advocate's office and find out when the next court date is and whether your appearance is required. Mr. Batts, I see that you have appeared in person. And while I am in the building today, as you can see, the matters are being heard on Zoom. If you want to appear on Zoom for the next court hearing, Mr. Batts, you may appear on Zoom. However, if you need to appear in person because you don't have a sufficient internet or Zooming capability, then please come in person again, okay?
Okay, Your Honor.
Is there anything further with respect to this matter?
Not for the people, Judge. Thank you.
Nothing for the record, but I'm going to ask Mr. Batts to have a seat in the hallway for me.
All right, then we're all set. Mr. Batts, you're going to have a seat in the hall to speak with your lawyer. And Mr. Hall, we're all set. Gentlemen, have a great day and stay safe.
Thank you as well.
All right, I'm ready on Lucas. Ms. Lucas, please start your camera.
I'm here.
I just said start your camera, ma'am. I just said start your camera.
Okay.
This is case number 234486101, the people of the state of Michigan versus Destiny Lucas. The defendant is charged with 1 count of assault or assault and battery. Today is the date set for a pretrial conference. Appearances, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Christina Ritter on behalf of the people.
Yes, Your Honor. Brandon Bird on behalf of Destiny Lucas. Ms. Lucas, please state your full name for the record.
Destiny Lucas.
Today is the date set for a pretrial conference. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, respectfully, if the complaining witness is in here, we will respectfully ask for dismissal.
Ms. Ritter?
Judge, I don't see the complainant witness, Ms. Lakeisha Whitaker, in the waiting room. I don't believe she's in person. However, Judge, it is the first scheduling of the pretrial conference. I respectfully request the court adjourn the pretrial conference just to give the complainant witness another opportunity to appear before the court.
Today is the day set for pretrial conference. The court is going to deny defense counsel's motion for a dismissal, and I will grant the people's request for an adjournment, giving them an opportunity to locate and notify the complaining witness of the obligation that they appear before the court. I am going to adjourn the matter to October the 10th, 2023 at 8:36. The complaining witness is required to appear. Failure of the complaining witness to appear will most likely result in the matter being dismissed unless the people have a valid explanation as to why the complaining witness should not be required to appear or could not appear. Bond will continue with no contact of any kind with the complaining witness. Anything further?
Judge, that was October 10th.
October 10th. What did I say?
I was just verifying if it was
Oh,
October 10th.
yes, October 10th.
Thank you, Judge. Nothing further from the people.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor. Nothing further.
Okay, we're all set. Have a great day, Miss Lucas. Stay safe. All right, it looks like I'm ready on Morris, and then I need to just get ready on McDowell, and you all need to speak to Ross Springer.
Correct.
I'll take both of those. And you need to go into and do the tether violation.
There right now, just right
Okay.
now.
All right. I'm ready on Morris. Strike that. Yeah, Morris. This is case number 234486201, the people of the state of Michigan versus Brian Alexander Morris. The defendant is charged with one count of assault or assault and battery, and today is the date set for a pretrial conference. Appearances, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Christina Ritter on behalf of the people.
Yes, Your Honor. Brandon Bird on behalf of Brian Morris. Mr. Morris, please state your full name for the record.
Brian Alexander Morris.
Thank you, sir. Today is the date set for a pretrial conference. How are we proceeding?
Respectfully, we're asking for requesting dismissal if the complaining witness is in here.
Ms. Ritter.
Your Honor, I don't see the complaining witness, Ms. Cayenne Horton, in the waiting room, Judge, and I don't believe that Ms. Horton has checked in the court this morning. So at this time, Judge, I'm going to ask the court to adjourn the pretrial conference to give the complaining witness one more opportunity to appear. Also noted for the court, Judge, there's some conflicting notes whether the complaining witness and the defendant were in a former dating relationship. So the people want to confirm that as well to see if this will qualify for transfer to courtroom 338.
All right. Court is going to deny defense counsel's motion for dismissal. I will grant the people's request. For an adjournment to give the people an opportunity to notify the complaining witness of the obligation that they appear before the court. I will set the matter for October 10th at 8:36. The complaining witness is required to appear. Failure of the complaining witness to appear will most likely result in the matter being dismissed unless the people have a valid explanation as to why the complaining witness could not appear or should not be required to appear. Bond will continue with no contact with the complaining witness. If the complaining witness appears on October the 10th and the matter is more appropriate on the domestic violence docket, then I will transfer the case. Anything further?
Nothing, Judge. Thank you.
Nothing further, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, then we're all set, Mr. Morris, until October 10th at 8:36. Sir, have a great day and stay safe.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, we're going to be on a recess until you all can. Oh, let me bring in Springer. I need to just read the report. Thank you, Mr. Springer. Please accept to join the breakout room and then wait in the breakout room until a lawyer comes in to speak with you. Someone will be in shortly to speak with you. All right, give me 5 minutes.
Your Honor, may I run to the restroom?
Yeah, if you could do it in 5 minutes. No, I'm just.
I'll try.
Courtney. Okay. I guess. All right, give me 1 second. All right, I'm ready on Brown. What happened to the jail? Oh, okay. All right. This is case number 234489901. The people of the state of Michigan versus Nicole Brown. Defendant is charged with 1 count of assault or assault and battery. Today is the date Ms. Brown has been brought before the court on a tether violation. Appearances, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Christina Ritter on behalf of the people.
Janice Stevenson appearing on behalf of Ms. Nicole Brown. Ms. Brown, ma'am, please tell the judge your full name.
And someone, oh, all right.
Nicole.
All right. Today is the date set or strike that Ms. Brown is brought before the court on a tether violation. It indicates that on the same day she was enrolled in tether violation, she was located in the exclusionary zone. And then yeah, on the same day she was in exclusionary zone. Ms. Stevenson, or I'm sorry, who? Yeah, Ms. Stevenson.
Your Honor, at this time, we have a pre-trial conference scheduled, I believe, for August 29th. And I know we've had a couple of tether violations, but I need to get to that pre-trial date so I can find out whether this case is going forward. So, of course, I'm asked that the bond be continued, Your Honor.
Yeah, the bond is continued and I'm removing the tether. I mean, I'm removing the, strike that. Don't listen to what I just said. The bond is, I'm changing the bond, okay? So this is we had a bond violation hearing, and they told her she could go retrieve her belongings. Then we had a bond violation hearing on, let's see. Oh, I put her on house arrest on August the 10th. Or I continued her and I sent her to the treatment facility. That was on August the 10th. And then they gave her the tether on August the 18th. So did she stay in jail from August the 10th to August the 18th, waiting on a space at the treatment facility?
I believe so, Your Honor.
And then as soon as she got out, she said, I'm going straight to where I'm not supposed to be.
Or on the 18th, you mean, or? Because I don't think she went straight there. I think she went to the doctor, went to the hospital first.
Well, that's okay. Yeah.
Okay.
She went straight there on the same day, Miss Stevens.
Okay.
So she's going to stay where she is and sober up a little bit. And then I'll see her on 29th. So for this particular moment, I'm revoking the bond.
What do you want me to
Your
sober
Honor.
up from?
I apologize. What you say?
What sober up from what? I don't have a drug problem. I only recommended treatment so I can get out of jail. I thought it would be better for me, but it's not. I have bad paranoia, schizophrenia. That's why I left. I went to the hospital so I can get my medication.
Know why. I want to know why. Who you talk? I want to know who you talking to. I
apologize. I do. I went to the hospital.
I apologize too. Okay. So, she's going to stay where she is.
And if it has not already, Your Honor, I am asking that the file be marked medical. I know that, well, Ms. Brown has just told us that she does have that medical condition, Your Honor. I think that that's supported by some of the other tether violations. So I'm asking the file be marked medical.
Okay, well, we can mark the file medical.
Can I please get a bond?
No, because you keep violating your bond. And if you're gonna sit on here and say you'll go to treatment and you don't have a problem, then that's your issue, right? So let me tell you what I don't do, Miss Brown. I don't play games. I don't like to play tennis and ping pong and volleyball on my job. I don't go back and forth, ma'am. Now, if you're gonna be dishonest about it, then be dishonest, but it's to your own detriment. So you can't tell me one day you need treatment, and then on the next day, when I'm acknowledging you saying you need treatment, now you want to try to correct me and say you don't have a problem. Well, then that's what you get for coming to court lying. So don't do that. Don't do that then, because it gets you caught up. So no, you're not going to get the bond right now.
I done spent a month and a half in jail for something I didn't do.
That's because you're not being honest with the court and you keep violating your bond. So if you would stop violating your bond, you wouldn't be in jail. I'm not going to go back and forth. I'm not going to go back and forth with you. I'm not going to go back and forth with you. Okay. So what I will say is that the bond, I'm not revoking her bond, but the bond is continuing. It's right now. And they're not going to let her come back probably to Naomi's Nest because she keep going away. So that's what it is. Anything further?
No,
I'm not going to go back with your client back and forth. Anything further, Ms. Stevenson?
I don't have anything for the record, but could the court send Ms. Brown back to breakout so that we could try to answer her questions, Your Honor?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, I'm ready on McDowell. Who verified that for you, Mr. Flanagan?
Miss Jackson from downstairs just called and told me.
I want Miss Jackson from courtroom. Wait a minute, what you tell me? Oh, from courtroom 134?
No, I think she's the manager of traffic and criminal.
I won't accept that. I need the people that was in courtroom 134 to tell me that Miss Langford was in that courtroom. All right, this is case number. Two